Okay, Alice, here we go. So let's start from the beginning. And I'll get my red pencil in case I see, or what's your favorite color these days? Red, okay. So I have my red pencil in case we see anything that we want to put in here. Good. Yeah, that's good. Now you're the leader of the whole orchestra, so you have to lift and play, and that will give Justin. He's just the orchestra over here. So lift, up, down. So we have to be very clear for him. And ba, ba. Very good. And your dad told me me about the bow. So we're going to try to, I'm going to put some rosin on it. I'm going to try to get you a new bow so that we can have a better bow. Yeah, but okay, really good. I just want to, this is quarter size, right? Okay. Just a couple of things. And you got it was better the second time when you remembered. Just when more, less. So if we could do more, less, can we just go? More, less. Yeah, good, that's good. And then just here, sing. We don't want to cut short that. So, good. Now, what we can do, we can move the up bow a little faster. That was really good, really good. And then sometimes I lose the focus of your sound a little bit. I think your bow's a little crooked. Can you just try it from here? Down and release the forearm. Okay, this is second movement. Good. And so we want to sing right away. Just see, I'm moving. 2, 3, ya-da-dee, and let it swing. And triple it. Good. Maybe we can move the bow. So a little moving the bow. Move up, down. Does that sound better to you? At first it sounded a little weak. So we want really, you want to sing to whoever is sitting up in that corner. Pretend I'm sitting way up there and you're going to sing just to me up there. can really sing on the 4. Remember, I'm sitting up in the corner. We don't want to accent these guys here, so we start the trill from the top note. Can we just start from, want to go from here? Not too long because you're hanging all over into Justin's part. Good, so off. So just be aware you want to say that you want to save till the end. 1, save, good. We just need to move it. We want to just keep the motion. And we just release the bow. Good. Not too slow. but if you sneak in, we're not sure you're the soloist still. So maybe the beginning of that measure. Really. One, close to the bridge. 3, 4, 1. And down. 1, 2. Good. So here, pause, stop the trill, and then very light, the up bow. Good. Stop the trill a little sooner. Stop. Good. So I would do 1, 2 when Justin plays the G in the bottom. Good. Well, this one, I think you need a couple times to look at your music when you practice it, just to remind yourself. But before we do run the last one, because I know Justin has to go, can I just hear just the vibrato? I want to just check the angle of your finger on the vibrato. So. Good. So we want to be kind of like this on the finger. That's right. How about like that? That's right. Sometimes I see you caving a little bit over like this. So I think it's going to be better like this. Good. Is that easier to do? Good. That's right. That's just a little reminder. And can you just start this once more, just so we hear how glorious your is going to be. And it's not about the vibrato. We're going to just blow. The bow is going to be just like sinking into a feather bed. Sing, sing, sing. Da-da. 2, 3. That's better. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's go. I know you have have to go really soon. Can we just run the last movement and then we'll work a little on the second? I'm thinking to have you play on Tuesday at the VB2 class, the whole piece, and that will be your entire works, and then we'll put it away. How does that sound?
That's good.
Okay. Because you're here Tuesday anyway, aren't you? At 4 o'clock, I think you have a group.
Yeah.
So maybe you could come at 3:30 to VB2. Good. Okay. Can we be a little more rugged? And down. Now, just the bow, can it be a little bit more? See how? Good. That away. Down. sometimes I hear this. So, see, the quarter notes, they can't, but they, can we try? They just have to sing a little bit more. Good, that's good. Good, so how about just once more? So if we could just sing more, longer, keep using the bow. Don't stop the bow on those notes. Yeah, papa. These are good. You have to catch these. Good. So how about from here? Pa 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 pa. Yeah, pa pa pa. He was doing the first time. Yeah. Good, almost. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's good. Could you do the eighth notes for her again? Good. Okay, and then there's just, if you need to go, do you have a lesson?
I can stay.
Oh, okay, okay, great. Okay, so here, pa, pa. Can we just do pa? Good, so I think that actually it's a 2. So I need to hear the A here. Good, so is it a 2? So this is a 2, 2. Good. How about just go from here? But good. So see, I need to hear a good articulation. Just slowly. Ba, ba, da, ba. Good, so good, so we need a little more bow on the B, on the G, good, and here saying ba da ba, good, so do that once more. I need to hear. And ba da 2, 3. Ba da ba. So how about once more? 1, 2, 3, 1. 1. And good, good. So and and ba-da-da-dee. Good. Now what will help? Save the bow, save the bow. That's right. Let's do once more. Ba ba da 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 down. And good, good. Just you see you play and then no bow. Long. That's right. And a little higher the 4. Good. Good. And at the frog. You got it. Does that make sense? Okay. I think those are the only things. This bow stroke is just, it's tricky because you have to play this one singing and this is short. Sing. Does that make sense? Let's just do it once more from the beginning and just, if you don't have enough singing it, it's okay. The feeling is great. So if you just do between now and Tuesday a good review of the second movement and first movement, and use your music also so it reminds you of what you want to do. And then we're going to get it played and we're moving on. So take this and let's go to your Dvorak. And then you need to make a time to rehearse with Justin. And we've done first movement, so we'll review first movement. Now maybe we can do a little bit of second movement. Okay, thank you, Justin. And how about let's hear your A again. Good, and the A and the B. Here we go. Let's go from the beginning. 2, 3, 1. Good. That was was very good. So you don't need to use too much bow on this little A here. So up, that's up. Ba, 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 da. Good. And this little grace note is going to be before the B. So it's ba, da. Can we just do? Good. Ba, 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 da. 3. And then we'll keep the bow there. Good. 1. Good, good, good. And we'll just be, see, we want the bow to sing here. Ba, ba, rest. Ba, 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 2. Good. And again, this is very dramatic, and that's going to be singing. Yeah, ba, 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 1. Good. And you can use your bow. See how? So I really let the bow move. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Good. And that's the end of a what? A phrase. So that we can be even less here. Good. 1. Good. Now he gives a little hairpin, we call it. So you can make a little more of a 1 swell in the middle. It's mostly a vibrato expression. And with the bow, ba, 1. And 2, ba. Good, good. And then this is a, what kind of note here? A value. A quarter or an eighth? An eighth note, yeah. So down. So it's going to be a little shorter. Good. Down, down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Good. So if you like to play, I think better with a 4. Let's play that with a 4. Good. And then again, we're just accompanying the piano. So it's going to be following the phrase. Ba, da, da, 2, 3. Now, and then this, we kind of interrupt. Ba. So we want to start at the ba. 1, 2, ba, ba, ba. 3. Now it's your phrase. Ya, da, da. Good. That was good. So we go. Ba, so we're going to the C. Ya, da, ba, da. Good. 2 and ba, ba. Then we'll circle here, circle, and then we'll be at the tip. But good, good, and so down, then tip. Ba-da-ba-ba, tip. Ba-ba-ba. Good. Now, these are sforzandos. What if we move the bow? We're going to move the bow a little bit more. Ba, ba. Good. That was good. So, down, and then I'll save the bow so I have enough bow for the A sharp. Ba, da, ba, 1, 2, ba, da, ba, ba, da. Now, we'll work on the little note again, and then the note afterwards, we don't have to work so hard. See, I'll work, and then I'll have a beautiful resonance to the next note. Ya pa pa da. Good. Pa pa da. And can we vibrate the E? Good. And just a quarter. Rest. Pa pa. Rest. Pa pa pa. Good. And rhythm. Pa pa. Rest. Good. And just start right at the frog. Pa-da. Ya pa 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 pa. And violin up. Good. That was good. These are very good. Then a quarter note. So we want to let it sing. Or actually it's an eighth note, but without a dot. Nice. That was good. Now what we want to hear, long, whenever we have the dots with an eighth note or a quarter note or a 16th with a dot, we want them to be, long, short, long. Ba da da ba ba 2 and 1. Good. And then catch. 1. Ba-da, up. Good. And then this will be down, up. So the first up is from the string and then from the air. Good. And with your bow, it's a little weak, so we want to get a little closer to the frog. Watch. Up. Down, up, down, up. That's right. 1, 2. 3. And here we have long, short again. 2, 3. Yup, ba, 2, 3. Ba, 1, 2, and crescendo. Yup, ba. Yup, ba, ba. Okay, good. So let's just go just slowly here. Ba. Good. So again, we need more, less. Good, that's it. Good. I played the D natural. Ba, up. Good. Down, ba, up. Now, actually, this, you can play a little bit more because we finished the phrase here. Up. Good. So let's play 2 and then a 4 and then an open. One, 3, and ba-da-da, 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 1. Good. And here we've come back to what part of the piece? The recap. You can say recap for abbreviation, but the whole word is recapitulation. But recap. Good. Okay. 2, 3, 1. Good. And then this one is different than the beginning. The beginning had the eighth notes, the exposition, but here he gives you sometimes we don't know if it's editor that made the mistake or if he just wasn't aware. that it was different, or maybe he really wanted it different. Yeah. Good, that's right. So G minor, and good. Da, pa, 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 two, circle. Good, and we want to vibrate. And body up. 3, 1, 2, 3. Good, and let's play down bow on this one. 1, 1, 1. And 2. Good. And can we let the vibrato be very, very singing? Good. And now we have a conversation with the piano. Good. And here he does write his forzando. So we want to move the bow here and then the crescendo here. And 1, 2, good. Now, kind of like the Bach, we want to, we don't want to stop the bow. We want to sing, and then we'll catch the E. We'll catch the other note, but don't chop this one short with the bow. Sing good. Vibrate the E flat. So we're going to think of vibrating the first finger. Okay, good. Just so when we vibrate the octave, can you just think first finger? Good. Good, and then we'll circle here. Good, 1, 2. Good, good. And here we have long, short again. Right? Now, this one is a slur. Good. And okay, actually, you were here, right? Okay, so sorry. Let's go once more from here. Good. Now here, yup, more or less. Pa-pa-da, yup, pa-pa-da. And pa-pa-pa. Good. Now, here look at what he writes. He writes a what? Crescendo, going to the G. And crescendo, good. Good, and let's play a 3 on the E. Fa, 1, 2, 3. Good, and this is a wonderful moment with Justin. So you'll have to rehearse it with him. 1, 2, 3, and then we're back to tempo. 2, 3, and up, up, up. Good, and that's the legato. Good, good. So it's and vibrate. Good, and the more, less. Good, and more, less. Good, but more, less. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now again, the same. We probably go to the E. Ba-dee-ya. Good. So we'll play a little more and then we disappear a little bit. Rest. Rest. Good. Now here we save the bow. 3, 1. So we can crescendo because he writes forte piano there. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And look at the angle of your 3. That's much better. Much better. Very good. Really great. Can we do a couple of phrases of the next movement here? Ba, 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 ba. And good. Okay, so watch. That's good. Good, good. And so this is not too heavy, right? This and good. So it's ba. So we have how many beats per measure? 2. Right. So it's 1, 2, 1. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Down. And then we play 2 downs. Down, down. Ba ba ba. Da. Good. Now when in this edition, when they write a 3 here, that's going to mean third position. I mean, not position, third string. So first, second, third string, right? So that means, and if we write a 2, that means the A string. A, and this is D. Ba, da, da, ya, 1, 2, and good. So then here you could just stay there. Then back to the 3. Yada. Good. So sol D means solo for the D string. Ba 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 ba. Good. And then just stay there. Just stay on the D. And then we shift 3, 3. Good. And the whole thing is pianissimo, but we'll go on. And then crescendo to forte. And 3. Good. And then the piano has a very beautiful solo, and we'll just stay at the tip. Rest, ba, ba. Okay, so I'll let you work that out, and then we go here, 1. And now you have the melody. bar. 1 and 2 and yeah, 1. Good, and then 1. Good, and then let's hear. Let's play. Rest. Good. So then the rhythm. Rest. 2 and 1 and rest and 1. So and then we take these slurs away, of course. Okay. So and then this. Let me just show you. Then this is. Because he writes poco pio moso, which means what? Poco means little. Pio means more. And moso means motion. So how does that translate into English? A little faster. Okay, so then these will be spiccato. For quite a long time, and then we play and that's very long, and then this is just like the beginning. Okay, so I think you can figure that guy out, and then can we just take a look at this? Let me show you the third movement. So what we're going to do, we're going to catch the first note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3. And 1, 2. 1, 2. So can we just try, let's read that just for the bow articulation. We catch and we save the bow, and this is a catch also. 1, 2. So, and then this is 1, 2. Down bow and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. On the elbow, good. 1, 2, 3, and then we circle. 1, 2. 2 and 1, 2. Up, good. Down. Very good. And then we have these wonderful chords. And then we have the same kind of thing here. And I keep the bow. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Even softer. 1, 2. And so this is the same. Then here we're just very so we keep all of this in second position, and then this is going to be at the frog. And we circle. We repeat each part here, because this is the form of this is called a minuet and a trio form. So this is the first part, right? And then the trio is the second part here. So does that make sense here?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just put in a fingering here so it's not confusing. And then we circle here. Okay, so let's see if you can have these two movements for next time. And then I'll help you with the last movement, and then we have a whole sonata. Okay? Okay. See if you can get Justin to play the first two movements with him. First one is definitely ready. And is Michael hearing all your etudes?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Do you need to pass on any of them?
I think so.
Okay, so you have enough to do for a few days?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell him that I said if everything is really good in the etudes, he can pass you.
Okay.
Okay?